From committing animal rights abuse for a quick buck?
What kind of monster is responsible for this horror?
That's it, boys. Keep that gelatinous gold a-flowing.
To frozen food innovations that made trillions.
Welcome to my commercial. Have delicious Krabby Patties. They are in your grocer's freezer section. Buy them. I want your money.
Mr. Krabs' love for money has led him down some strange paths, and today I'm breaking down all the businesses Mr. Krabs has tried. By the end, I'll show you how Mr. Krabs went from making chump change, to starting the most iconic burger joint under the sea, to setting up a business empire that could rival Elon Musk's. And we're gonna do that by counting all the businesses Mr. Krabs has ever tried to start, starting with the time Mr. Krabs started a completely new business just to steal a penny.
Careful with those marquee letters.
Hey, Mr. Krabs, you made your own movie theater.
Yes, I did.
Yay!
And you're just in time for the grand opening.
Dang, that looks fancy. Sure, it'd be a shame if someone forgot to get any movies for it.
Movie like that even exists?
Yeah, does it?
Well, actually, I was going to show you this flip book.
Flip book.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is!
No, wait.
Forgetting to get any movies for a place named Movie Palace is crazy. What's even crazier is what Mr. Krabs did the second he realized he couldn't even bait SpongeBob to pay him.
Can I see the movie now, please?
Of course you can, lad. You just got to give me 1 penny.
But
what?
I really don't have a penny.
Mr. Krabs probably lost hundreds of thousands of dollars on the Movie Palace, which is somehow still nothing compared to the money he lost when he decided to start a hotel.
SpongeBob, look!
Wow, what happened to the Krusty Krab?
Good morning. The Krusty Towers is now open for business.
Someone needs to tell Mr. Krabs that he can actually name his businesses something other than Krusty and Krabby. Mr. Krabs thinks that just because he has a hotel, he can charge customers more for the same Krabby Patty. And in real life, he would be able to get away with that scot-free. Unfortunately, these are the kinds of customers he usually gets.
Order room service.
Okay, 1 Krabby Patty in 1 room, with cheese. Oh, and can I get cheese on the Krabby Patty too?
Patrick, you only live 400 yards away. Why do you want to check into a hotel?
Sometimes I just need to get away from it all.
What does Patrick need to get away from? Jellyfishing and sleeping? On the bright side, he does give good tips.
For your stay.
Squidward, wait! Keep up the good work and there'll be more where that came from.
Your Krabby Patty, sir. Hey, Squidward. Cool rock.
Hold on a second, SpongeBob. Here you are, my good man.
Tired of looking after Patrick, Squidward quits, only to come back and book a room. After all, he does need a break.
I need a vacation. I'm overworked. And what better place to relax than Krusty Towers, where we shall never deny a guest even the most ridiculous request.
I don't have to rent you a room.
I've got cash.
Here's your room key.
Unfortunately for Mr. Krabs, he accidentally made the Krusty Tower too fancy.
Your pool? Oh, this place is fancy. Cannonball!
The Krusty Tower failing has less to do with Mr. Krabs being a bad entrepreneur and more to do with the fact that Patrick and Squidward suck as guests. Mr. Krabs' amusement park, though? That one was a bad idea from the get-go. I mean, just look at how dangerous it is. Yeah, that looks less like an amusement park and more like a lawsuit speed run. It's not like Mr. Krabs cares about safety, and to make sure he doesn't get sued, this clown has the perfect solution.
Everyone who hands theirs back gets to meet the one and only Krabby the Clown.
And when I say clown, I mean that literally.
Are you ready to meet Krabby the Clown?
Hey, kids! Thank you all for coming!
It doesn't take long for things to go downhill, and when SpongeBob tries to convince Mr. Krabs to think about the children, this cheap fricker says this.
I don't care about the children. I just care about their parents' money. The fact that their feeble minds are easily manipulated by cheap playgrounds and talentless clowns. Survival of the fittest, SpongeBob. Survival of the fittest.
Ironically, as it turns out, Mr. Krabs is not the fittest because this is how the kids asked for a refund.
Let me go. I gotta get some of that green stuff.
It's not just children. Mr. Krabs is willing to exploit anyone for money. I mean, he literally came up with this business plan once.
As of now, the Krusty Krab is open 24 hours!
Did you hear that, Squidward? We get to keep working and working and working without ever having to go home.
If you thought 24-hour shifts were bad, wait till you realize that Mr. Krabs wasn't even letting Squidward sit down to take orders.
You could learn a few things from that boy.
Bikini Bottom needs better labor laws because how the hell is Mr. Krabs being allowed to do this? Anyway, it isn't long before working 24/7 starts to take its toll on Spongy Boy. After 43 whole days of non-stop cooking, SpongeBob finally breaks.
43!
What the flim-flam? What are you doing in here, boy? You're wasting all my food! Boy?
SpongeBob basically developed PTSD as a result of overworking. That's Patty Traumatic Stress Disorder, in case you were wondering.
Mr. Krabs, what's going on? Everywhere I look, I see killer Krabby Patties.
There. I'm sure it's nothing that getting back to work won't solve. Now here's your spatula.
Spatula,
And here's the grill.
grill.
And here are some fresh Krabby...
Mr. Krabs isn't the monster everyone says he is. After seeing what 24-hour shifts were doing to SpongeBob, he actually reduced SpongeBob's shifts.
See, your brain's all fixed, boy.
Yep, I just needed some sleep is all.
Well, I can safely say no more 24-hour shifts. Because 23 hours will be plenty.
Now that's a boss who cares about his employees. In fact, Mr. Krabs cares so much about his employees, he actually bought Squidward's paintings once.
This is mine now.
See, Mr. Krabs loves Squidward's talent. Just ignore how he had this realization later.
Out of the picture?
Out of the picture, eh? I think I can arrange that.
Mr. Krabs doesn't play around when it comes to money, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to get Squidward out of the way.
Wait, why do I need a rocket? Where is this delivery to?
Mars.
Mars!
Squidward manages to make it back from Mars, and that's when Mr. Krabs decides to take matters into his own hand claws.
Now you're messing with me money.
With no other choice than to get rid of his paintings, Squidward starts destroying everything, only for Mr. Krabs to do this.
Hey, out of my way!
Squidward and Mr. Krabs went a little overboard and ended up destroying the Krusty Krab. Shockingly, this didn't turn him into a millionaire.
How much you gonna give me for all this?
Nothing. Performance art is about the moment.
What? Wait, come back here, you devil!
On the bright side, Mr. Krabs did get access to a priceless artwork. I'll let you decide for yourselves if you like this masterpiece.
And that is how I acquired this masterpiece.
Mr. Krabs ended up destroying the Krusty Krab over some paintings, which is still better than how he gave it away for free last time. In the episode Patty Hype, the Krusty Krab is struggling to get customers. SpongeBob comes up with an idea, but no one takes him seriously.
Squidward, come look! Don't that look appetizing?
Good, sir.
Wait! Give me an orange patty with extra purple! What's next? Sequined milkshakes?
Bow tie French fries?
No.
Tired of how he's being treated, SpongeBob sets up his own restaurant. If you can call this a restaurant, that is.
Are you ready for the big rush, Patrick? Pretty soon those hungry customers will be lining up, because we are open.
Before long, SpongeBob manages to get tons of customers. And when Mr. Krabs finds out, he can't believe it. It goes to show just how much he trusts his own employees.
You make money with such a stupid idea.
And how can you not make money with such a brilliant idea?
Ah,
At first, we didn't know what to do with all the money. We tried burying it, shredding it, and burning it. But in the end, we decided to just give it all away.
Come again, sir.
I'm getting back in line.
Jealous of the success of the Pretty Patties, Mr. Krabs decides to do this.
Better idea. I'll take this old roadside stand off your hands for keeps. And in exchange, I'll give you the Krusty Krab. With Squidward, the grill, and all those squeaky pickles.
What did you say, Mr. Krabs?
Here's the key to the Krusty Krab. She's yours now.
Thank you.
In exchange for the Krusty Krab, Mr. Krabs takes over the Pretty Patty stall, only for this to happen the very next day.
Hey, Patties, may I take your money?
We want a refund, Krabs.
Your dumb Pretty Patties turned my face purple! Look what I got under me kilt! And look at our tongues!
Believe it or not, the Krusty Krab isn't even the worst thing Mr. Krabs has lost to SpongeBob. SpongeBob also owns Mr. Krabs' soul. Unfortunately, so do half a dozen ghosts.
Yeah, well, I sort of sold my soul already. What? To who? Those guys.
We were here first, Pops. We've all got claim on Krabs' soul. Get to the back of the line.
Now, I'm sure we can sort this out.
You too, SpongeBob?
He was $5 short on payday.
It's not just his own soul that Mr. Krabs sold, he even sold SpongeBob's soul one time. Here's how that went.
Sell your soul for a couple of bucks.
I bet my soul he wouldn't.
You got yourself a bet. Okay, Krabs, I'll let you stay, but first, help me settle a bet. If you had to choose between SpongeBob and all the money I have in my pocket, which would you take?
That depends. How much money are we talking about?
Mr. Krabs!
62 cents.
I'll take the money.
Mr. Krabs!
There's also the time he lost SpongeBob's contract in a bet.
How'd the card game go last night, Mr. Krabs?
I lost.
Barnacles, Mr. Krabs. How much money did you lose?
I didn't lose any money. I lost.
Don't tell me you lost the Krusty Krab.
I lost.
Mr. Krabs, please tell me you didn't lose the Krabby Patty secret formula.
I lost you.
What?
I bet your contract, and I lost.
Dang, I knew Mr. Krabs was a bad boss, but that was horrible. Mr. Krabs tried to get rid of SpongeBob multiple times, even though he's basically the only reason anyone ever comes to the Krusty Krab in the first place. I just know that hearing the word refund sends chills down Mr. Krabs' spine. If someone that greedy could even have one, that is. Next up, we have the time Mr. Krabs lets Squidward take over the Krusty Krab, even if it only lasted a whole day. In the episode Squilliam Returns, Squidward tries to impress Squilliam by inviting him to his 5-star restaurant, and in case you forgot, Squidward is just the cashier.
Please let me run the restaurant for just one night. I really need to impress Squilliam.
Squilliam? That guy who made millions doing what you wish you could do?
Don't rub it in.
Why didn't you tell me? We'll take him to the cleaners.
Squidward tries his best to revamp the Krusty Krab into a 5-star restaurant, but quickly realizes that Mr. Krabs doesn't know anything about cooking.
What is that?
That's the appetizer.
But I thought you said you were the head chef on the SS Gourmet.
Did I say that? No, I cleaned the bathrooms on the Gourmet. I was the head chef on the SS Diarrhea.
The only one who actually knows how to successfully run a restaurant is SpongeBob, and he proves that the only way to do that is by getting rid of Mr. Krabs.
Restaurant? Hamina, 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 hamina.
Table for Hamina? I can seat you immediately.
How did you do all this?
It was easy, once I cleared my mind.
We talk about how SpongeBob is a better manager than Mr. Krabs ever was. Then again, Mr. Krabs is probably the worst possible manager any business could ever have ever.
Sir, from our menu tonight, might I recommend the Krabby Newburg. We take the finest cuts of aged imported kelp, stuff them with herbs from our garden, wrap them in parchment with our award-winning shallot tapenade, slow roast them for 6 hours in our wood-fired clay-filled oven, or kiva, and serve them with a garnish of wilted coral on a mahogany plank.
This is fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
Everything is going well for Squiddy when Squilliam ends up asking SpongeBob an incredibly confusing question.
I must know your name.
My name
Yes, your name, son.
Beef Wellington?
Beef Wellington. Gordon Ramsay, is that you? You know, that would also explain the crash out SpongeBob has right after.
Please enjoy the food. Would you like some cheese on that, sir?
The 5-star Krusty Krab only lasted an hour before shutting down. Mr. Krabs' shortest-lived business, however, lasted all of 30 seconds. In the episode Bubbletown, Mr. Krabs has the genius idea of opening a new Krusty Krab in Bubbletown. The only problem? He gets paid in bubbles.
New Krusty Krab.
Oh, yeah. Franchising's a great idea, boyo. I am making money claw over fist here. Hey, what's the exchange rate for bubbles to real money?
There is none! Exchange rate!
That's it. We're done here.
Well, at least he didn't lose any money this time. Now let's move on to the businesses that actually made a few dollars before going belly up. In the episode Krusty Slammer, Mr. Krabs realizes he can get paid to turn the Krusty Krab into a prison.
It's a shame that there's no other place in Bikini Bottom to hold our extra criminals, because we'd give that place a lot of money.
You got yourself a deal.
Just wait till someone tells Mr. K he can make money selling his kidneys. As the money starts to roll in, Mr. Krabs decides a complete prison rebrand is exactly what he needs.
SpongeBob! Try to prison up the place for our new guests. I gotta go incarcerate all this cash.
I'll do my best, Warden Krab, sir.
Nice work, boyo. Very prisony.
And it's not just the decor that Mr. Krabs changes. He's releasing new prison-themed Krabby Patties to boot. Holy!
What's with all the caged men in here?
They're making me a little nervous. Well, we're a prison-themed restaurant now. Do your time with our new prison patty. It's served in a solitary confinement box, has its own prisoner number, and even comes with toy shackles.
Wow!
One small detail that Mr. Krabs forgot to realize is that turning your restaurant into a maximum security prison ain't cheap, especially if SpongeBob is the one managing everything.
More marshmallows?
My guy, if that's what prison looks like, lock me up and throw away the key. After realizing that he's losing money, Mr. Krabs releases all the prisoners, which is
Illegal.
You know it's a crime to release prisoners early, don't ya? You're going to prison, criminal.
What? Well, that's not so bad. Pencil me in for a 3:30 massage, SpongeBob.
Oh, you're not staying here. The Krusty Krab is full. We got a new prison just for you.
Oh, no.
Believe it or not, but being bad at business actually runs in the family. Pearl is just as bad as Mr. Krabs is when it comes to running a business. In the episode Bossy Boots, Mr. Krabs hired Pearl to add some style to the Krusty Krab.
It's a surprise.
I like surprises.
Great, then close your eyes.
I'm ready!
Well, I like it so far.
Ta-da! It's the new Krusty Crew uniform. I designed it myself.
Okay, this is it, SpongeBob. Now tell her how you really feel about that uniform.
Okay, Squidward. Pearl?
This is the greatest uniform ever!
SpongeBob looks like a jellyfish, so I can see why he would like this uniform. After forcing everyone to wear the new stylish uniforms, Pearl decided it was time to pick a new name for the restaurant. After all, it's not like brand recognition matters, right?
How about the Kissy Crab?
The King Crab.
The Candy Crab.
The Cool Crab. Or the Cowboy Crab. The Curly Crab. The Creepy Crab. The Killer Crab.
No.
You're right, too scary.
The Cuddly Crab!
You know you're doing something wrong if even SpongeBob is agreeing with you. After changing the name, Pearl decided to get rid of the only thing that made the Krusty Krab, the Cuddly Crab, any good.
Check out this new menu I came up with.
Salad and tea. But where are the Krabby Patties?
Oh, silly, those aren't hip. Oh, you won't be needing that thing anymore.
$200 for a salad? If I'm paying that much for a salad, it better come with a side of Mr. Krabs. Wondering where all that money's going? Me too. I'll let Mr. Krabs answer that.
Ever survived without these $35 heart lights? How could we go on without a sea fern on every last table? It's hip, it's coral, it's losing money! Oh.
Can I say, being cool ain't cheap? Please don't leave. Even after Mr. Krabs realizes the Pearl is ruining the Krusty Krab, he can't bring himself to fire her. And luckily, he doesn't have to.
Here, it's just that...
Don't be too hard on her now. Why does it have to be this way? It's for the best.
Well, we feel it might be in everybody's best interest if...
I can't let him do this! Huh? Get on with it, SpongeBob!
Pearl, you're fired.
And it's not just Pearl who failed to run the Krusty Krab. Mr. Krabs has tried to rebrand the Krusty Krab multiple times. My favorite idea was when Mr. Krabs decided to use SpongeBob as his new mascot, like the entirety of Nickelodeon. In the episode of The Krusty Sponge, the Krusty Krab gets a visit from Gene Scallop, the biggest food critic in all of Bikini Bottom. And well, let's just say, he wasn't the biggest of fans.
This critic wanted to make like a banana and peel out the minute he saw how drab this crab really was.
That bad, huh, Gene?
Barbara, once I stuck my beak through that door, my appetite flew south for the winter. I mean, I'm not kidding when I say this restaurant smells like the rear end of a goat.
There was, however, one silver lining. Or should I say, yellow lining.
The end of my visit, I chowed down on a meal that titillated my taste buds. That sponge behind the grill is no square when it comes to cooking. If Krabs really wanted to soak up the dough, he'd sponge it up. He'd over-sponge it. Never have too much sponge.
Needless to say, once Mr. Krabs realized he could use SpongeBob's popularity to his advantage, that's exactly what he did.
Okay, a little lower! Lower! That's perfect!
That's a little bit more than just a few changes, man. I mean, just look at what he ordered.
We got tangy, spongy sauce, mild Bobby sauce for the not-so-dairy.
Say whatever you want, but Mild Bobby Sauce is an excellent name. That's where the good ideas end, though. Mr. Krabs replaced SpongeBob with Squidward and asked SpongeBob to work on the train instead. Which reminds me, Mr. Krabs got a train.
Take a ride on the Krusty Sponge Fun Train! Tickets are only $1.98.
It's not just the train that's SpongeBob themed. Everything, and I do mean truly everything, is SpongeBob themed.
We got SpongeBob drinking straws, coasters, bibs, and me personal favorite, SpongeBob Ice Cube.
Where Mr. Krabs messed up, however, was making the patty SpongeBob themed, because the way he did that was just disgusting.
Spongy patty! I want you to start using them instead of the other ones.
Where'd you get them?
They were just the boxes of patties we didn't have room for in the freezer. They turned yellow.
The most shocking part of the situation is that this actually worked, right up until this happened.
What have you done? You poisoned all these people!
I can explain. What the?
Tell it to the judge, Krabs.
The only reason Mr. Krabs didn't end up in prison is because the judge was a fan of SpongeBob.
Hang on a second there, Judge. Happened to be a SpongeBob gavel you're using.
It's my prized position. I am a huge SpongeBob fan.
Let's see how Squidward's enjoying his new position.
Did you see how SpongeBob was in charge of the ride? Well, Mr. Krabs looked at that and thought, oh, why stop there when he could just turn one of his employees into a ride?
Oh, this is humiliating.
Okay, kids, $10 a ride. Who's next?
Me!
And in case you were wondering how Squidward agreed to this, let's just say he didn't have much of a choice.
Wow, Mr. Krabs, how'd you get Squidward to give rides?
Says right here in his contract. I can work him like a horse.
To be fair, Squidward does seem to be weirdly into it, which somehow makes the whole thing even more uncomfortable.
Hello? That Frank. Get a load of those hawks. Not to mention that loin, eh?
Oh, yeah, I'm a real stud.
Squidward is a real stud, all right. He even beat Patrick in a race. Although I'm not sure how impressive beating the laziest person in Bikini Bottom really is.
We win! We win! We win! I
have the best horsey!
I'm not sure if there are any real winners here, but one thing is consistent. Leave it to Mr. Krabs to try and make money off of everything. And if you thought using Squidward as a live attraction was wild, just wait until you realize Mr. Krabs once tried selling trash. Antiques. Used razors, flat tires, straight up Garbo doo-doo butter. Those are just some of the things Mr. Krabs tried to sell as antiquities.
Disposable? Phooey.
For Mr. Krabs, all trash is treasure.
Open for business.
I'm sure you're wondering who the hell is dumb enough to buy literal garbage. I think you already know the answer to that.
I'm having an antique sale. Have a look around.
Hey, Patrick, look at this thing. Pretty cool, huh?
That looks like the toilet plunger I threw out yesterday.
That ain't no toilet plunger. This here's an antique. It's a 17th century soup ladle.
I don't even want to know what kind of soup Mr. Krabs has been drinking if that's a soup ladle, by the way. Say what you want, but Mr. K knows his audience. Just look at how he played SpongeBob.
There's only been a handful of number ones in the entire history of forever.
That's right, SpongeBob, and you're one of them.
Really?
This hat says, hey, I'm number one, and I let gravity do my drinking. This hat was made for you, boy. You were born to wear this hat.
You're looking at the number one sucker in Bikini Bottom right here. After buying the hat for $10, SpongeBob and Patrick walk away, only for Mr. K to realize that he just made a huge mistake.
$500 for that drink hat.
Not so fast. I'll give you $1,000 for such a hat.
I'll give you $100,000 in cash for said hat. Sir, I'll give you $1 million for that hat.
Mr. Krabs actually lost money selling trash. I don't think I've seen a worse businessman in my entire life. Speaking of hats, there's also the time Mr. Krabs managed to convince Patrick to work in exchange for one. Although I'm not sure you can call this a job.
That sound again. They're loving it. Patrick, you captured the attention of all these tourists with your ridiculous flapdoodle.
I did.
That's right. I think we finally found a job you're good at, being an absolute buffoon.
Trust me, Mr. Krabs does not care what happens to his employees because this is how Patrick was walking home after just one day.
Hey, Hat Man, how you feeling after your first day on the job?
I feel like $1 million.
Patrick?
The moment Mr. Krabs realized that the more Patrick hurt himself, the more money he made, he decided it was time to double down and just have Patrick do the most dangerous thing possible. Like, you cannot tell me Mr. Krabs was not trying to end Patrick's life here.
See the part-time minimum wage employee fall from high atop this tower into this bucket of spiny sea urchins.
This should be good.
Patrick!
Hi, SpongeBob!
Mr. Krabs, you can't let him do this. He might get hurt.
Oh, it's okay, boy. He signed a waiver.
Patrick ends up surviving the fall, and Mr. Krabs is genuinely disappointed that Patrick didn't die.
Right, you leave me no choice.
You giving me a raise?
Not even close. You're fired.
Next, we got the time Mr. Krabs turned the Krusty Krab into a drive-thru. If you can call the hole in the wall a drive-thru, that is.
Anytime, kids. What the?
Careful now.
Hey, you guys put in a drive-thru.
We did?
Great. I'll have 3 large Krabby Patties, Krabby Fries, a Krabby Cola, and 2 extra large orders of Krabby Rings. Is this toothpaste?
Boy, I don't know how I think of this stuff, but I think I got a winner.
Spoiler alert, it was indeed not a winner. Things only got worse from there after the drive-thru ended up blocking the entire city. Like, just take a look at this.
What? Is this a ticket?
A ticket? Now, why would I write you a ticket? Huh? Oh, I know. How about for turning the whole town into a parking lot?
Yeah.
If there's one thing Eugene Krabs is, it's greedy, which of course meant that the Krusty Krab needed more drive-thrus.
The whole town is at a standstill because your drive-thru is so slow.
Well, don't you worry, Mr. Mayor. There's an answer for that, too. There you go. See, now we got 2 drive-thrus, 2 lines, and I'll make money twice as fast.
As you can probably guess, this didn't solve anything. No worries though, because Mr. Krabs is the perfect solution for the job.
Don't worry, I can solve this. More drive-thrus, more money. Hey, somebody eating potato chips?
Maybe the real drive-thrus were the friends we made along the way. A drive-thru isn't the only idea Mr. Krabs has tried to attract customers, though. For example, in the episode Culture Shock, Squidward convinced Mr. Krabs to launch a talent show at the Krusty Krab, and no, this time there's no torture involved.
Responsible for bringing culture to this cultural wasteland we call Bikini Bottom. And not to mention the money.
The money?
Mr. Krabs was in the second when he heard the word money. After getting Mr. Krabs to agree to his plan, Squidward sets up everything with him as the star, which is surprising because I don't remember Squidward ever having any talent.
Good evening and welcome to the first annual Squidward Tentacles Talent Show. Sponsored by the Krusty Krab, home of the Krabby Patty, because no one else would give it a home.
Alright, so much for no torture. Listening to Squidward for 2 hours like this is the same thing.
Squidward! This show is a disaster! You're ruining me!
Now, don't you worry, Mr. Krabs. I've saved the best for last, you'll see.
The best at weirding people out, that's for sure.
What the? I'm losing money on this deal.
It's worth every penny.
These tomatoes were the only time Mr. Krabs made any money from his talent show. That's probably why he shifted to a comedy show later.
Okay, everybody settle down. Welcome to the Comedy Crag.
This time, Mr. Krabs wasn't going to risk anything by bringing in Squidward. I think we all know there's no humor behind those eyes. Unfortunately, SpongeBob wasn't exactly the comedy genius Mr. Krabs was hoping for either.
Brother, this guy stinks! Hey, funny guy! I got a joke for you! What smells rotten and puts people to sleep?
Noxious gas?
No! Your act!
Hey, he's doing his best. It's just that his best kind of sucks anyway. SpongeBob eventually figured out that he could just make fun of himself to make people laugh. Now, I don't know what that says about his self-esteem, but at least the show is successful.
They're so cheap, they can't even pay attention.
It's true! I am cheap!
Now let me tell you about those fish. Boy, are they smelly. Woo-hoo. How could a creature who spends so much time in the water smell so bad? I mean, really? Soap, what is soap?
All things considered, the Comedy Crab was actually pretty darn good. The few times Mr. Krabs does come up with a good idea, it's usually because of sheer luck. Half the time, he isn't even trying to start a new business, he's just charging people for random stuff, like the time he turned the Krusty Krab into an ice rink because he wasn't willing to turn up the thermostat.
That looks like fun. I'll have 2 Krabby Patties, but don't cook them.
I'll have 2 frozen Krabby Patties, too.
Yes, sir.
I want Patty Skates.
I need 2 patties now! It's beautiful. I'm selling twice as many patties and I don't even have to cook them. This is the happiest and most cost-effective day of my whole life.
Mr. Krabs invented a whole new business model just to avoid paying the heating bill.
Fantastic! The local hockey team is paying me to practice here.
Call him greedy, but Mr. Krabs' ability to somehow turn everything into a money-making opportunity is the only reason he's been able to stay afloat for so long. Speaking of afloat, when Plankton finally did turn the thermostat up to mess with Mr. Krabs, he used that to start another business. The only person as resourceful as Mr. Krabs is SpongeBob. He's just too stupid to make any money off it. We see this in the episode Stuck on the Roof. After SpongeBob gets stuck on the roof of the Krusty Krab, Mr. Krabs forces him to keep cooking.
Now you can cook even if you can't get back down.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Krabs.
Now start making me money.
SpongeBob actually built an entire kitchen on top of the Krusty Krab, and when he realized the customers needed a place to sit, he just built that too.
Maybe if we go up there, we can get them fresh.
To the roof!
Whoa, I better make more room up here.
You know, boyo, at first, I thought you were just being a lily-livered, spineless, crybaby, scaredy-pants, invertebrate loser. Rooftop restaurant of yours really has me business booming.
SpongeBob could conquer the world, and Mr. Krabs still wouldn't respect him. Not even after he literally built a completely new restaurant just because it started raining.
SpongeBob, we're losing him. Do something.
Aye, aye, sir.
SpongeBob built a second restaurant in under an hour and still didn't get a raise. Too bad it didn't last too long. More surprised by how it started raining under the sea. Mr. Krabs has done worse things than ignoring SpongeBob. Here's him launching a catering service to leech off of kids on their birthdays.
Catering is a great way for you to make a little extra money. And for me to make a lot. Any ideas?
Krabby Catering is Mr. Krabs' catering service, and as you can probably guess, it's pretty trash. Still, he did manage to make a ton of money from it, even if he did have to lie.
Ready to serve you, Miss Moneybag. I mean, ma'am.
Very nice. Here is your payment.
Mr. Krabs, you can't take that check. We're not high-class caterers.
We are anything we need to be for me to make this money.
At least the food is fancy, even if it's inedible.
This, Mr. Krabs, I call it Krabby Pate. Classy, huh?
Krabby Catering even comes with its own clarinet player, whether you ask for one or not.
Hey, where you going? Oh, down here. I never heard of a marching quintet. Wait for me.
Mr. Krabs even offers a free deep clean, assuming you don't need the house afterward.
Nice doing business with you.
Come back here!
$50,000 gets you a destroyed house and inedible food. Thanks, Mr. K. Interestingly enough, the van Mr. Krabs used for his catering service was actually taken from another failed business of his.
Behold, the brand new, to me, food truck, the Krusty Cruiser. Uh-oh.
What a hunk of junk.
Unlike his catering service, which actually made some money, the Krusty Cruiser couldn't even find a place to park, much less sell any patties.
Looks like a good spot, Squidward.
That's my spot, you creep.
Technically, they did sell one, though.
That'll be $5.
Ah, right, fine. Come straight back to me pocket anyhow.
Does it count as a sale if it's to the owner of the business?
Or it tastes like old snail litter.
Now, believe it or not, but the Krusty Krab is nothing compared to Mr. Krabs' most successful business. In the episode Goodbye Krabby Patty, Mr. Krabs decides to launch a frozen Krabby Patty business with the most catchy slogan you've ever heard.
Krabby Patties, they taste so nice that they taste nice.
Unlike most of Mr. Krabs' ideas, selling frozen Krabby Patties actually makes perfect sense. It's what he decided to do next that's wrong.
Double, maybe even triple or quadruple that money if you... Oh, forget it.
What? Forget what? What are you saying?
Well, we ran some numbers and realized that you could make a lot more money if you changed the formula.
How much a lot more?
A lot more.
Well, then let's fill her up with filler.
Remember how Mr. Krabs said this in a different episode?
Krabby Patties are supposed to be made by hand.
Well, give him a fat stack of cash and he'll give it all up.
Smell like money?
Oh, yeah.
real issue isn't that Mr. Krabs changed the recipe, it's what he replaced the secret formula with.
Well, it's imported. It's spelled sand, but it's pronounced fiddler.
Mr. Krabs doesn't care if his customers are eating garbage as long as he's making money. And, well, let's just say he's making a lot of it. And I do mean a lot.
Those crabs' tails are going all the way up to the surface of the ocean. Here's your first check.
Huh?
Mr. Krabs?
I'm rich, boyo. Rich.
Mr. Krabs' check had 32 zeros, which makes him roughly 147 quintillion times richer than Musk. Literally a gazillion times more money than every billionaire on Earth combined. Like, here's how Mr. Krabs is storing all of his money. Unfortunately, the filler Mr. Krabs was putting inside the Krabby Patties was also storing itself somewhere.
Heard about these frozen Krabby Patties?
Looks like you've been hitting the patties pretty hard there.
Speak for yourself!
What the frick? That's what they meant by filler? If this is the real world, Krabs would be adding a couple more zeros to the end of that check. I mean, shoo. SpongeBob finds out what the frozen Krabby Patties are made out of and decides to shut it all down.
Made with sand!
That was cute when you were rich. I'm out of here.
And in shocking news today, it has been revealed that frozen Krabby Patties are made with sand.
Like all of his other businesses, frozen Krabby Patties also failed at the end, leaving him back to square one.
Well, it's gone. Everything I spent my life building is all gone. I'm ruined.
If Mr. Krabs had played his cards right and not added sand to the Krabby Patties, he could have been the richest crab in the sea. Frozen Krabby Patties brings the number of businesses Mr. Krabs has owned to 26. He's also secretly like a gazillionaire, even though most businesses that he has tried have failed. Anywho, if you want to watch more videos like this one, guys, click the screen right about now. And as always, thank you all very much for watching. See you in the next one.